What is going on, YouTube? It has been a very, very long time since I've made a YouTube video. I got my notes in front of me today. I got like brain farts here and there. But I hope you guys are well. And if you're new to the channel, just please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. It just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I'm almost to 100 subscribers, so that's literally like a milestone for me. But I think I need like what, maybe 12 more subs to get to 100. But that'd be great if I got to that point. Like I said, I have been the busiest RT on the planet recently. You know, I'm still doing the 3 jobs. Trying to do some prereqs so that I can go to medical school. Working on my business, it's starting to pick up. And really just essentially just starting all over from scratch. Going in order. So I remember in like one of my previous videos, I was trying to like keep a secret about what I wanted to do. I remember I told one person at work what I wanted to do, and now the whole department knows what I want to do. And I'm like, dang, everybody's that nosy, want to know what I'm doing? So really, like, if you try to, like, if you want to do something, you really got to keep it to yourself. But besides all that, though, I'm going to medical school. And, well, first I'm going to get my prereqs first and then go into medical school. But the career that I really would like to do is called cardiovascular perfusion. And basically what a cardiovascular perfusionist is they help with surgery. So they'll like stop the heart so that the doctors or the surgeons or whoever can work on the heart and operate it. And basically I manage the heart and the lungs using these fancy machines. It caught my attention primarily because I'm not saying respiratory is bad, it's great. I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to be a respiratory therapist, but sometimes it gets, at least for me, it gets exhausting taking care of people who can't take care of themselves. And that goes along with nurses who can think, and I'm not trying to pick on nobody, don't ever think I'm like picking on anybody, but sometimes the nurses try to make calls as if they, know how to assess a patient. And I'm not saying all nurses are like this, but at one of my jobs, there's nurses there who will put in orders as if they're a doctor and try to make me, get an ABG on somebody who has a history of Alzheimer's, and I'm just like, why? I just want to remind nurses, respiratory therapists don't work for you. We work for the hospital. We work with the doctors. We don't work for you. We work together. So with that being said, that particular nurse was like, respiratory, that's not my name. My name is Roy L. The name I was given at birth, Roy L. Not respiratory. You can even see it right here, Roy L. It's not hard. But besides that, first assessing the patient, because I was gone, or I was like on a little break for a little minute, and then I came back to that side of the hospital where craziness always happens. The patient that I didn't know that had, Alzheimer's yet, the nurse was like, hey, Royal, the doctor wanted you to get ABG. And, we didn't even have a hospitalist that I was aware of, and the hospitalist didn't even order an ABG. This particular nurse put in the order herself, but I didn't know that. And I also didn't have the knowledge that the patient was that had a history of Alzheimer's. But prior to, I still got an ABG before all this, and the ABG was literally perfect. Nothing was wrong. Everything was compensated. Nothing was out of the ordinary. But then the day after, because I work my night shifts 3 days in a row. The next day, she was like, I was walking by, she goes, respiratory's here. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, that's not my name. So I didn't really pay her attention. But she started talking about something. Royal, the doctor wants you to get an ABG on such and such. Please and thank you. I'm like, please and thank you. So I went ahead and messaged the hospitals, and I was like, I'm not getting an ABG on a patient who has a history of dementia. There's nothing wrong with her. She's a DNR. I think she was like 80-something years old. I'm like, I'm not going to torture her to do that. The next day I came back to work. We have like little private messages on our Epic charts. One of the doctors was like, hey, Royale, I appreciate that you advocated for a patient. There was definitely no need for an ABG. And I appreciate all you do. Thank you for all your hard work. I'm like, you know, thank you. Some recognition. I have built connections. So I've been a respiratory therapist for 2 years. I have built connections with hospitalists, doctors, nurses, etc., to where they can trust my judgment if they don't know what to do if I'm not there or I'm not there in time. So, you know, I haven't seen that nurse since, but I put in a note in the chart where everybody could read what's going on. And, you know, I'm sure I'll make another video about it. I expect that nurse to like maybe calm down, but we'll see. But besides work, man, let's just get back into the schooling. So the classes that I need to take are chemistry, physics, and I think it's called, medical terminology. Right now I think I'm a quote unquote full-time student. And I got some money. I basically went to school again for free like I did during COVID, so that's pretty cool. But it's going to bleed into the summer where I'm only going to be taking like maybe one class in the summer. Once I pass all these classes here in the spring semester. So that's exciting. But I still got to do some more requirements for that cardiovascular perfusion program, which is 2 years. I think I got to get like 3 letters of recommendation. I have to observe a legitimate surgery. What else I gotta do? My GPA is already good, but I think that's it for the most part. So yeah, there's that. For my personal life, you know, I've been, you know, going out there hanging out with women here and there. But genuinely, my focus really isn't on them. And like I said, I see you guys, all the women looking at me. I'm, you know, not really trying to feel myself or nothing, but I see you guys, and I know that look of interest. And like I said, I'm not necessarily ready for that yet. And my mama, she's always asking me, when are you gonna get a girlfriend? When are you gonna give me a girlfriend? I'm like, I don't know, Mom. So there's that. Let's see. Me working so much, like I said, I've been using that money to basically fund my side gig, or my business is really, you know, having tenants move into my house. So I got 2 of them coming in, and they seem pretty nice. I don't want to throw anybody's business out there, but one is iffy at the moment. But the other tenants really chill. I look forward to having them in my home. I think they'll like it. I'm sure they'll stay even longer, because I think one of them did like a 6-month lease. But compared to how the world is and how expensive apartments and homes are now, this might be an investment for them. Who knows? But, you know, I've been using that to buy furniture, televisions, you know, all sorts of things for the tenants that they could use. And I've been killing my mortgage left and right, like literally. I've been putting, and this is like strictly on the principle. Since I've been working like a Hebrew slave, I put at least, where is it? Like $35,000 down easily, with only in 2 months. That's crazy. So there's that. And you know, still hustling, still do what I'm supposed to do. using my money to make more money. Those are the steps in order to build generational wealth. The last thing I want to talk about is my car. I've been working on it, basically trying to make it brand new again, to where, because I don't want to buy another car. I really don't. Like, all these new cars, I've been hearing and reading stories how they don't necessarily last, and they're like hybrid, so it's like electrical, and then I think like gas powered. And I heard those are pretty iffy, but like the mileage on them is great. But it's like, I don't want to make payments. And currently right now I don't want to use my money to buy another car. And I had a coworker, I was telling her my car, it's leaking oil. And I'm not sure where it's coming from, because I like to genuinely do my repairs on my own because it's just cheaper. But I may have to take it into like an actual dealership or some type of shop to either get a brand new engine if I can find it, or have the engine rebuilt. I've had my Honda since July 2014 when I just got out of high school. And, I paid it off completely. I got it for $6,000 or $8,000. I think it was $6,000. And, having no type of car payment other than the insurance every month, which is only like $80-something for my little Honda Civic 2003. It's great. It's phenomenal. I changed all the tires on it. I changed all of the spark plugs. I installed new headlights. I added a brand new touchscreen radio in there to make it like modern. Added new window visors. The only thing that I need, lastly, which I really should have had already, is a brand new spare tire, because the one that I have that's in my trunk now, it's like I can't get it out. It's like bolted shut. I might have to like go get a chainsaw or something, or to get it out, or just get a second one just to have it. But life's good. I can't complain. I got a lot going on, and I'm trying to condense it in a short period of time because I want to enjoy my life. I'm working hard now, so I won't necessarily have to later. And my goal is to be a cardiovascular perfusionist. And the funny thing is, I like respiratory. I might even do respiratory PRN. Maybe like once a month, twice a month, and then just disappear again. It's just at one of my jobs where I'm an RT, they do raises, like not seasonal raises, but they do raises like every October. But they don't give you the whole raise there at once. They like to do 1% raises, which is like 35 cents for me, and it's not enough for what I need to do. I'm trying to pay off this house fast. I'm trying to have some money so I can go on vacation to Bora Bora. I'm trying to hopefully buy some land and maybe build something on it that will generate me more income, so like I said, I don't have to work when I get older. Because I'm only 29 years old, and I heard 30s is the new 20s, because this is where you peak as a man. You're starting to get more money. You're starting to see things and put pieces together why things are the way they are. My focus is mainly my mental health, my body, and the future. So that's my mindset as an RT. And you know, I still want to make my YouTube grow, and you know, just continue to excel as Royale, because you know, I'm not someone who's just going to get comfortable, sit in one spot, and just be okay with everything because a certain company just offers benefits, certain benefits that, you know, people will genuinely stay for. But that's kind of the thing. Some of these jobs out here give you really good benefits, but for like crappy pay. And me personally, I don't think that's okay. I feel like if you have a surplus of money and you know how to utilize your time and, you know, essentially just do everything you need to do, you shouldn't have any worries. But you know, that's just me. But anyway, busy RT, busy me. So keep saving y'all PTO, keep stacking y'all money. If you're an RT student, keep studying, don't give up. It's definitely worth it. There's plenty of opportunities, so you know, where you can work. Please, just like I said before at the beginning of the video, if you're new, subscribe, like. If you've already been here, just like it for no reason, and even comment something if you want to. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and happy Thanksgiving. Thanks. Bye-bye.